everyone, and welcome to this championship edition of the WB Weekly Report. I'm your host, Tyler Peters. It is Sunday, May the 28th, 2023. Coming in at number 1, the end of the Bloodline. Well, viewers have followed the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns himself. He became very agitated, even irritated at his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso not getting the job done against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who are currently the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos appear and attack the opposition, meaning Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Unfortunately for Jimmy and Jey, they super kicked their own brother, Solo, inadvertently, not knowing that Zayn had ducked. Got out of the way, in other words. Roman was livid. He was even confronting Jey, and this infuriated his brother Jimmy. And Jimmy would do the unthinkable, not only super kick Reigns once, but twice. Sami Zayn that secured the victory, and what an ending to Night of Champions. So still the tag team champions for World Wrestling Entertainment, and they are undisputed. It would be KO and Sami Zayn. That's our number 1 story. Coming in at number 2, we've got a new World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. Seth is the new champ, to be exact. WWE did, in fact, indeed crown a new champion. And it's Seth freaking Rollins. Maybe you want to call him Seth Hollywood Rollins, now with his new acting career. And we wish him nothing but the best. I probably said that, but I'm going to say it again, sound like a broken record. You never know what to expect on the Weekly Report. And we didn't know what was going to happen between Rollins and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. It looked like Styles had the match won, and then all of a sudden, it would be the visionary, the architect, Mr. Hollywood himself, with the curb stomp to end the contest. And he was awarded and congratulated by WWE executive Triple H, the game himself, in a WWE Hall of Famer at that, as he would hand over the new World Heavyweight Championship that represents now the Raw brand. I mean, we figured it would stay on the red brand, but now we got our confirmation. So congratulations are in order, not only to Roman Reigns on his accomplishment, but also to Seth Rollins. That's actually Seth freaking Rollins. I better get it correct out of respect and in honor of him. Coming in at number 3, are we going to see Bray Wyatt versus Cody Rhodes, or is it going to be Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar? Speaking of trilogies, Cody versus Lesnar, number 3. Our friends at Zero News are reporting that a Cody versus Bray Wyatt has been talked about, discussed among WWE, at least that's some of the speculation, if Bray Wyatt does indeed return. If not, it seems to be plausible that we'll get Lesnar and Rhodes 3. And from what I gather after watching Night of Champions, I don't think this feud is over either, because Brock Lesnar did defeat Cody Rhodes by locking in the Kimura lock, and they are tied at 1 apiece. So there's got to be something to break that tie up, and SummerSlam seems like the perfect event. I don't think it's likely we'll see it happening at Money in the Bank. Coming in at number 4, Asuka dethrones Bianca. The Empress of Tomorrow has defeated. She's done it. She's dethroned the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, at Night of Champions. Asuka ended the EST's impressive lengthy title reign. What happened? And I got to thank our live coverage team over at WrestleBuddy.com. Jimmy Bebe covered this one perfectly. I actually stole some of your points, Jimmy. Hey, listen, we are teammates, and I kind of reworded this, but he laid it out perfectly. So shout out to our good friend Jimmy Bebe and teammate over at the WB. Belair tried to avoid the miss. Remember, that's not always been easy for her, as Bianca was attempting the KOD finisher. Asuka rubs her hand with a miss, thus blinding the EST, Bianca Belair. And then she follows it up by kicking Belair in the head. And that's what got the 1, 2, 3. And we've got the new Raw Women's Champion, as aforementioned. That would be the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. So congratulations. We do have a title change at Night of Champions. Coming in at number 5, Cody Rhodes takes on Gunther. I know I'm not getting the accent correct. Forgive me, however you want to slice it. It'll be Cody versus Gunther at WrestleMania 40, actually at Mania 40. I mean, it seems like it's a possibility. We want to credit PW Chronicle. They shared a report and also, share the credit via the report by WRKDW Wrestling. Hopefully I got that correct out of respect to you all. It revealed that discussions have indeed occurred for a Raw-branded main event featuring Gunther and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, squaring off at WrestleMania 40 as it emanates live from the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania next year. And looking forward to that. I mean, we could see the chemistry these guys had during that Royal Rumble match. I mean, I think everybody's clamoring for a Cody Rhodes versus Gunther type matchup. And it's stated both superstars have expressed interest. I mean, they praised each other's abilities before in the past, so that's why it seems even more plausible that this is going to indeed happen even in the future. Many view Cody as a top babyface, not just for the Raw brand. I think it's safe to say for the whole company. And, of course, Gunther as the top heel for Raw. I would argue you got Roman Reigns and some others on the other show. We don't know. I mean, this is all speculation, but it's floating out there. And that's going to do it. That's going to conclude and wrap up this edition of the WB Weekly Report. Please go like and follow and subscribe to our page, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That would be WrestleBuddy.com. Let me say that. That's what I should have started out with, but at least I got there. And also, please subscribe and like and follow our YouTube channel, because you can not only find shows like this, the WB Weekly Report, but you can find a Raw recap that are fabulous by Jimmy Bebe. You can also find various programs and a lot of new content coming up. And speaking of new shows, I've been allowed the opportunity, thanks to the WB team, to host a show that's related to wrestling news, similar to a WB Weekly Report, but I have more discussion. Thrilling all the time. It's a lot of fun as I'm joined by the insider from the wrestling blog. A shout out to him and Josh DeBoard. Yvonne DeBoard's doing some great videos that are just released. She's done some of the best matches for Bianca Belair. Speaking of her and Roman Reigns, some of his best matches. And shout out to a lot of people that's got articles available at WrestleBuddy.com, and our leader Alex, who is steering the ship and has to make me look like I'm a professional. So it's all thanks to him. I want to express my gratitude. But I'm Tyler Peters saying goodbye for now.